Hi riders! If you want serious reviews, the latest motorcycle news, action and sound videos of the hottest motorcycles, join us to Bikers Club.
Best cool bikes under $5,000, 2022. The last several years have seen an increased focus on the lightweight sport bike market. With the result that now there are a multitude of great motorcycles in this segment to choose from. For less than $5,000, you can have a brand new sport bike and all the trappings that go with it, like reliability and a warranty. And, of course, the pleasure of owning a brand new bike. Just because the bikes in this segment are reasonably priced does not mean they are cheap. Here then, in order of price, are our picks for the top 5 bikes that squeeze in under the $5,000 mark. Honda CB300F, $3,999. Shortly after Honda announced increased displacement for its popular Yzf R3 model, the company introduced this naked version, also boasting 286cc and all the 2015 CBR updates. The lightweight CB300F has a plethora of Honda genuine accessories available, allowing you to customize the bike to your own tastes. And an accessory seat is available with a 1-inch lower seat height for an easier reach to the ground. Should your $5,000 tastes run a bit sportier than the F model can manage, you can keep within budget with the CBR 300R, in standard, $4,399, and ABS, $4,899, versions. 2015 Suzuki GW250F Pearl Nebular Black Suzuki GW250F, $4,499. Heavily influenced by Suzuki's own B-King model, the GW250F sports a 248cc twin-cylinder engine with fuel injection and a 6-speed transmission. Although engine performance may be a bit lackluster, as we pointed out in our road test of the standard GW250 last year. The bike is very comfortable, well put together and a great platform for new riders to ease into the sport bike world on. The fared version shown here, available in black, comes in well below our $5,000 cutoff. But the standard version, without a fairing but offered in candy cardinal red, is even further under at just $4,099. Yamaha Yzf R3, $4,990. With styling cues from the R1 and R6, the Yzf R3 is Yamaha's all-new entry into the lightweight sport bike market. Powered by a 320cc twin-cylinder liquid-cooled engine, the R3 sports top-notch components such as a beefy KYB fork, 10-spoke aluminum wheels and an LCD instrument panel. The R3 is even included in Yamaha's Blue Crew contingency program for road racers. It's available in 3 color options, Team Yamaha Blue/Matte Silver, Rapid Red and Raven, and falls in just under our $5,000 price cap. Kawasaki Ninja 300, $4,999. The longtime stalwart of the lightweight sport bike class, the Ninja 300. Formerly the Ninja 250, squeaks in under our $5,000 limit with the standard, non-ABS, model. Updated significantly in 2013, the Baby Ninja gained those extra 50cc along with a new exhaust. Slipper clutch, with a power assist function that reduces lever effort, and new frame and suspension. This year the Ninja 300 has Dunlop TT900 GP tires replacing the former IRC rubber, and is offered in green or white. 2015 KTM 390 Duke, Orange KTM 390 Duke, $4,999. While KTM's amazing 1290 Super Duke R has garnered most of the attention in the last couple of years, the 390 Duke is just as worthy of attention. The 390 is essentially a naked version of the RC 390, used in the new Moto America RC 390 Cup class. And features a state-of-the-art liquid-cooled 4-stroke engine with Bosch EFI, ABS is standard. The top-shelf components such as WP suspension and Brembo brakes are used. The 390 Duke is offered in orange or black colors. Yamaha TT R2301. Type trail bike, price, $4,449, new, 2022 model. The Yzf R3 is a dedicated trail bike that Yamaha intentionally designed for new to intermediate riders. First released way back in 2005, the Yzf R3 has evolved over time using lessons learned from motocross and long-distance enduro races. Powered by a 223cc 2-valve, 4-stroke single that punches out 17 horsepower through a sequential 6-speed. The current Yzf R330 has enough grunt and go to climb steep hills in low gears, while cruising across packed dirt and desert sands in higher gears. With a long, wide seat, it is also comfortable when you have your hips down, although, with a seat height of 34 inches, you might need a small hop to get onto it. Kawasaki Klx230s. Price, $4,799, new, 2022 model. Kawasaki's Klx230 is quite possibly one of the best hidden bargains in the modern dual-sport world. It looks like a dirt bike. It sounds like a dirt bike. It has a dirt bike engine. But it's fully street legal and so rider friendly. It almost feels like an adventure bike instead of a dual sport. This bike is powered by a 233cc fuel-injected, air-cooled 4-stroke that puts out about 18 horsepower and can reach a very respectable 77 miles per hour on the road. That makes it perfectly capable of pulling some light highway duty. The Klx230 is also quite a flickable bike, but it won't surprise the newer rider as it has a very progressive feel to it. On top of that, the all-digital dash is easy to read in any lighting, there are passenger foot pegs. And it even comes with an included tool kit and a lockable compartment at the front of the bike. Suzuki DR200S Type, dual sport price, $4,649, new, 2020 model. The DR200S is the smallest of the Suzuki dual sport lineup, but that does not make it the weakest in any sense of the word. Built out of high tensile tubular steel, the frame is lightweight, but strong enough to absorb serious punishment. The engine for the 2020 DR200S, the latest version available, is a 199cc air-cooled single that uses a tiny Mikuni BST-31SS carburetor instead of fuel injection and puts out a grunty 20 horsepower. Through a 5-speed box, it is geared both for off-road and on-road use, with the 4th and 5th gears both intended as on-road cruising gears. A lower seat height than many trail bikes, at 33 inches, makes the DR200S much more friendly to swing a leg over, but that height comes with compromises on ground clearance and suspension travel. Plus, this bike offers nearly 100 mpg, giving you about 300 miles of commuting or trail riding between fill-ups. Nice. Yamaha Tw 2001. Type, dual sport, price, $4,799, new, 2022 model. The Yamaha Tw 200 is one of those strange bikes some manufacturers make that sounds fairly ridiculous on paper, but turns out to be great fun in the real world. Introduced way back in 1987, the bike has remained relatively unchanged in its design. In fact, the only two major modifications to the motorcycle in all its years were the introduction of an electronic starter in 2001, and an engine counterbalancer that came from the Yzf R series of supersports. It is a motorcycle that will get you down roads and light trails without breaking a sweat. The Tw 200 is the kind of bike Yamaha obviously envisioned being ridden mostly on paved roads but with the capability to traverse gravel or dirt when required. With a still respectable 10 inches of ground clearance and a seat height of 31 inches, the on-road focus of the Tw 200 becomes apparent with its suspension. 2021 Honda Trail 125 ABS, Type, Dual Sport, price, $3,899, new, 2021 model. Honda fans begged, pleaded, screamed, and prayed for this bike for nearly 3 years. Originally revealed as a proposal Honda was considering, many moto enthusiasts and traditionalists alike crossed their gloved fingers that it would eventually see the light of day. And in 2021, Honda delivered. This is Honda cashing in on nostalgia in the best possible way. All things considered, it's a brilliant little bike. Proper trail suspension and tires, and such great mileage that it beats 100 mpg, with a 1.4-gallon tank and 0.3-gallon emergency reserve tank.